Not sure what I'm going to get up to today, but I've got this pallet that somebody dropped off. I'm going to move it over. I've got a couple more over here that I need to tear down. But I need to get a blade. Looks like I've got maybe 3 over there, smaller ones. But I need to go and get a better blade for my Sawzall, because the one I have is worn out and real whooping to tear those apart. It's a lot of jarring, but there's some special blades that I buy. I got the hiccups, sorry. There's some special blades that I buy that just kind of go right through those nails, and so I need to go get another one of those before I get this. But I want to get this out of the way. It's kind of over by where the burn pile is and just looks kind of junky, so I want to get it cleaned up. I was going to show you, we've got a couple of the first signs of spring. This is my forsythia bush, and it's normally one of the first things to bloom, and it's got not a ton on there right now, but got some really pretty flowers on there coming out. This is the bridal wreath. It's kind of lining the driveway a little bit, and it's again one of the first things to bloom out. It's little flowers everywhere. And then we have the jonquils that are popping up everywhere, but we have a few of them that are have some blooms coming out. Here's one that's already blooming. Pretty. To be, I think, 82 today, which I'm all about that. I know cold weather is coming back. This is just a little false sign of spring coming. I've got one more over here I can show you. Little purple vinca coming up there. Look at that. Pretty. But I'm going to take it while it's here and enjoy it. I think I don't know what's up with these hiccups. So we're going to go back to the sawmill. I need to fill up these water jugs and take them back there. And then there's some cast-offs from when I did all the cedar milling that I want to go through and see if there's anything interesting I can use to make, you know, some wood crafts out of. I would also like to make like a little gift for the people who brought the cedar over for their new house. So let's just go see what we can find back there. Well, here's part of the pile that I need to go through. I don't know that I can really use much of it. It was just some interesting shapes and things that I thought the owners might want when they came to pick up. And then over here is some more that I'm more likely going to be able to do something with. So let's go through it and see. All this stuff is really just junk, and if you watch my channel, you know I don't I don't throw away things, get rid of things that are usable, but they're just such awkward shapes. You know, they'd be fat and then skinny. None of it's square. Part of them are like, you know, thin on one end and then chunky on the other. It's just rotten, broken, etc. So I think we'll take these over to the burn pile. But I think some of this stuff I'll be able to use. I won't go through that today. I did find about 4 pieces here that are kind of wide and very interesting coloring on them that I can probably use making birdhouses. So I kept them. There's about, well, four pieces there that we could probably use for something. It looks like I need to clean up a little bit here too. I'm not sure. Just threw stuff around, I guess. I'm gonna bring the water in from the Rhino and put it over here. I think I've got a few. I just need to bring my staple gun back here and put them up. I do try to keep it cleaned up back here because there's no sense. Like, that's a thin piece that I can nail up over here. I will eventually go through that. I don't feel like going through it today. I'm just not big on using cedar. Probably if it wasn't for my dad, I wouldn't use it at all. It just gets to me, and it's pretty brittle once it dries, so you got to be really careful on, you know, how you use it, and so it's just not my favorite. A lot of people don't like, you know, certain kinds of woods, but pine I like just because it's easy. There's not, I mean, you can get some really pretty grain in it, but most of the time it's not that interesting. Things like oak and especially like black walnut, beautiful. Look, here's another little sign of spring. Look how pretty. A butterfly back here at the sawmill. Got some blades for my Sawzall. These are the ones. They're kind of pricey, but it's well worth it because they work really well. So you save a lot of time, and you save your, you know, your hands and your wrists from all that vibration. Not having to hold it there for so long. Of course, it's super easy to change. You just twist. Take this out. I think this was from metal anyway, but it was completely worn out. And I think my dad had bought like a variety pack, and they were just white, so I'm sure they were whatever the cheapest thing they had. I like the long ones for doing the pallets. If I'm doing something else, I'll change it to a shorter one. Here's all the lumber we got. I can build all kinds of stuff out of that. And believe it or not, most of this lumber, when you stain it, it's just so pretty. So I don't know, but I go for that rustic look. And is it a lot of work? Yeah, but I like the look, and I like reusing it. So there we go. Working on Dad's old trailer today. Troy's putting some new lights on there. I'm gonna sand it a little bit and try to give it a little paint. Probably have to put some new boards. Are we putting new boards on or just painting them? Oiling them. Yes, there's your spotlight. Got the trailer all done. Troy put new lights, new wires and everything on it, and then I painted it. And we did a little body repair, but it looks good. The boards are not really in that bad of shape, so it should last a little bit longer. In this video we did a couple of things. I had a few pallets that had been, you know, stacking up. People bring them over, just random things. I love using pallet wood. I don't know, not just the reclaim part of it, which I like, but it's always interesting wood, especially when you put stain on it. You would think that was like, I don't know, the lowest grade or the trash wood or whatever that they would use to make pallets, but it turns out that it's really, most of it is really pretty, especially if you make trays or something like that for home decor out of the pallet wood. When you stain it, the grain just really comes out. And I don't think I have an example. Oh, yeah, I do, right here. Yeah. I don't know if you can tell. This tray right here is made out of pallet wood, and it just, I don't know, it's just so pretty. Like all the character in the wood and everything. It's just cool. Anyway, and then another project that we did was we worked on Dad's trailer. This is the trailer. It's a 16-foot trailer that we use to, if we have to haul the tractor somewhere. And it's, I don't even know, probably 30 plus years old, 40 years old. And before he passed, he had asked Troy to help him rewire and put new lights and stuff on, and we just had never gotten around to it. So we had the stuff, and I had already had the paint from another project, and it's a good oil-based paint for painting on metal. And so I thought, well, while he's working on that, I might as well, you know, paint it and make it look good. We thought also that the boards might need to be replaced, but they were in pretty good shape. There's a couple of areas, but overall it's really not bad at all. So it's got a few more years in the life of the boards before we'll need to replace those. But it was really a pretty special time to, you know, to be able to fix that up. And I don't know, just sentimental, I guess, but I know it's gonna last a lot longer, and I know he would have been really proud. He would have been really proud of that. So anyway, I just wanted to thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. This is just the kind of stuff that we do, you know, here on the homestead. And if you like that kind of stuff, just hit that subscribe button, follow us along, you know, like the video. But I really love it when you do comments, because it just, I don't know, just makes me smile. So again, thanks for watching, and see what we can get up to next time.